What's going on? A pluses, nerd mixes. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Indy Uchiha. And guess what I saw? That's right. I just got finishing Thor, Love and Thunder, Mr. Kevin Feige, Mr. Taika Waititi, Chris Hemsworth, Jane Foster. We all know why I don't say her real name. Tessa Thompson. Uh man, hey, what can I say? If you were a fan of Thor Ragnarok, you're a fan of this movie, and this is my non-spoiler review of this movie. This movie had everything you wanted: love and thunder. Um and even interesting co-stars, you know what I'm saying, that are popping up throughout the movie. Here's to you, Stormbreaker, who might have been the best character in the movie. Watch it if you haven't seen it to understand what I mean by that. This is definitely worth your $10 to $15 for your viewing pleasure. Um, Little things, I'll go through the dislikes of what I didn't like about the movie at first. Um, Pacing at times for me seemed a little off. I would have liked to stay more with certain characters and see how they developed backstory of certain characters, especially Gore. Um, One of my faves, villains in the comics. Um, Interesting spin. I might say that Christian Bale is an incredible actor. Does no disservice to this role that he did right now. It's just that I feel that sometimes when it comes to these universes being split up with the Sony verse and the Disney verse, when it comes to these Marvel movies, that we miss out on some of the best elements that we could actually get when it comes to these movies and different things that are going on. Because if you guys know what and who Gore is, we don't get what and who Gore is in the comics in this movie, but we do get an incredible interpretation of, you know what I'm saying, Gore the God Butcher, and the writing that fits within the synopsis of what happens in this movie. So although I didn't get what I wanted, I was very much pleased with what I got when it came to that character. Um Other things that I disliked was I just felt like some of the jokey jokes were too forced, that they were chasing the humor of Ragnarok a little bit too hard. When Ragnarok felt organic, a lot of these jokes felt just overdone, which in hindsight, as I sit here and I think about it now, more, I guess, are character quirks of what these individual characters are dealing with, and how characters like Thor or Jane or different people like that are actually trying to use the humor to mask different things that they're going through. You know what I'm saying? If you think about Thor and his history in the MCU, and all the pain, death, torment, and different things that he's seen, you kind of understand why he tries to cloud everything with humor. Especially the scenes you get with the Guardians of the Galaxy, different things when he's being introduced to people, or how he, you know what I'm saying, messes around. Not enough of the gods for me. For somebody who is supposed to be a god butcher, I feel like we didn't get enough gods butchered on screen. So it kind of played down the threat of what Gore, you know what I'm saying, was going to be. Mighty Thor was excellent. I would like to see a little bit more about her. I love the storyline that they went with her, attuned to the comics. But I think I would have liked a little bit more one-on-one with her and Thor. And man, we didn't get enough King Valkyrie, to be totally honest with you. Those are like my only negatives about what happened in the movie. The positives: the score, the presentation, the locations, the look, the script. Everything about this movie to me was superb in the way it was presented, to make it a top seven, not a top five, but a top seven Marvel movie. I would not put this above Ragnarok, but the things that it sets up, especially with two a mid credit and a post credit scene, the things that it sets up for the future of the MCU and the Thor franchise, were actually very well done. The backdrops, being able to see what King Valkyrie was able to turn New Asgard into, um the way they went by telling the stories with narration from Korg and Tata Wakiki's Korg, in order to let you know how everything is going, especially through the transitions. That's what made me feel like the flow of the movie was very well, like the movie was very well paced. The way they transition into these stories and position the pieces in order to let you know what's going on. The connections between Thor and Jane and the love struck, you know what I'm saying, heroes that were once together and understanding, even finding out the background of how they broke up. That was key for me. And then watching just how much they mean to each other as this goes on. Um, Although, like I said, Gore's background wasn't what I wanted, what it was from the comics to set up some grandiose, you know what I'm saying, bigger world. But man, oh man, the backstory that he had plays so well into the story that it was telling about love. And that's one of the things that I really dug, especially when it comes from a family perspective, because you know Gore lost his family and blame the gods. Everybody knows how that story goes. But watching Christian Bale portray the pain, you know, on screen, and what we saw was second to none. I mean, this is a great presentation that he did on screen with this character, and it really felt to me like he was in tune with the screenplay, the writing, in order to portray the character the way it should be. Chris Hemsworth again was just a shining light among the darkness with his interpretation of Thor. I really feel like he knows who this character is, and was able to portray a man broken, like I said, trying to hide his feelings in the end, to wrap everything up and understand who he is, you know what I'm saying, as a man, as a god, as an art, as guardian, and to find purpose within his life again was very interesting. I feel like that was a long play coming all the way from Dark World all the way through Endgame till now. I really feel like that was a long play for bringing this character back full circle to what he needed to be. And I really appreciated that long style storytelling with this character, because I don't feel like Thor gets enough credit, whether in the comics or now, um, on the big screen, and should really be you know what I'm saying, have a light shine. You know what I'm saying, a little bit more. I would have liked a lot more Valkyrie to understand what's going on. We got little bits and pieces of her and how she's feeling and what she's doing, but I would have liked a lot more, because I really feel like all we've been getting were bits and pieces of Valkyrie, whether it's from Ragnarok, the quick scene she had in Endgame, to now Love and Thunder. I have not seen enough of Tessa Thompson's Valkyrie, because she's doing an amazing job with this character. And I would like to see more, whether it's a new Asgard Disney Plus series where we could see her do what she got to do. You know what I'm saying? We see children of people that are passed, that make this a little bit interesting. Feels like they're setting up more for what may come, you know what I'm saying, in the future in these shows and in these movies, to set up new teams. So I mean, it's really interesting what they do and the dynamic that they put forth. This was a very, very well done movie, clocking in at about an hour and 50 minutes, you know what I'm saying, without full credits and stuff like that. Just talking about movie time. So a little bit over 2 hours. Well enjoyed, well worth my money. Now, it would a non-Marvel fan, or somebody who doesn't watch or follow the movies, really dig what they saw here? And I don't know. To be totally honest, I don't know. I know as a Marvel fan, somebody who at least watched a couple of movies, some shows like that, I really love this movie. It was held together by, you know what I'm saying, inanimate objects, Christian Bale, Thor. I mean, everybody had their role to play in what was going on. They had a lot of callbacks to stuff that happened in the past, and just pushed ahead to what the future holds for what is going to be for this movie. I really can't wait till we get to the spoiler discussion and actually get into the spoilers, you know, on what's going on, because there's a lot to break down and what we saw from different worlds, different planes, different things going on, power scaling, because it seemed like Thor might have been a little underpowered than what he was in Ragnarok. It feels like that to me, but I don't know, like Ragnarok and Endgame feels like he's not at that, you know what I'm saying, level. they did interesting spins on what's going on. I know we were talking about people being variants and stuff like that on Hill Report and different things, trying to figure out what was going on with this movie. Every aspect of this movie, as far as how they set this thing up, was well done. They told an incredible story, and they launched the bridge to the Bifrost to the future of what the Thor and MCU might be, and actually made me more excited to see movies like Ant-Man, Quantumanium, and different things like that from how they set this up. And if you paid attention, Thor movies has always been the bridge to bigger things happening, and I don't think people ever noticed that, whether it was Dark World, you know what I'm saying, or Ragnarok, they always bridge to bigger things that were going to happen. And Love and Thunder did no less of a disservice to that. So guys, if you haven't seen this movie, which it's only Saturday right now, it's only Saturday, right? You got plenty of time to see this movie before you start getting spoilers. Go see this movie before you get it spoiled from you. It's an excellent movie, and you know we're going to come back and talk spoilers right here at this channel. So stay tuned. Can't wait to see what you guys think about this. I enjoyed it. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. Hey, it's good. It's good. It does everything Ragnarok does and a little bit more, but it didn't have the freshness of what Ragnarok has. You know what I'm saying? It did, but it had a lot more heart than what Ragnarok did. And hey, it's the first movie without Loki. Without like a Loki sighting. So, although Tom Hiddleston was missed, it was still a good movie. Let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know if you're going to see it. And if you saw it already, don't put no spoilers in the bottom. Please don't put no spoilers in the comments. But if you saw it already, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down on what you thought about the movie. All right. Till next time, to that spoiler review, I'm Indy Uchia. Make sure you follow us at A+ Opinions everywhere. You see it up there. You see it up there. All those social medias. Follow us at A+ Opinions. You can follow me at Nerd Mix Alpha everywhere. At Nerd Mix Alpha, Nerd Mix Music on Instagram, and search Indy Uchia and stream my music. Till next time, guys. I will see you later. I'm gonna go watch this again. Like I'm leaving right now to go. Like I'm gonna go see it again. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. I gotta see it 4 or 5 times. I'm gonna go see it again. See you guys later.